I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Louise.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Oh, sorry. Okay, welcome to Metaphor ReFantazio. I'm Meteor, and today we will start this brand new game. I think this is the first time I played a game at release in a long time. I think the last one was Pokemon Scarlet, but I'm very excited about this game. It's the newest Atlus game, and I think the first original title beyond the SMT and Persona series they do. Maybe they did something else, I don't know. I guess yes, but usually they're more famous for the other two series. And I I have to admit, I never played an Atlus game, but I'm very aware of the style, and I saw a lot of things started on its own. Ah, okay, it's started the thing again. Yeah. Your name is indeed Meteor. You will name the protagonist. Eh? You will name the protagonist later. So this. Okay, so this is my name. Okay, that's strange. Is this a fourth wall break situation? Okay, the protagonist has. And okay, so Meteor is not the protagonist. Okay. Okay, yeah.
Ah, a most unusual name.
Yes, it is.
One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
I think even in our world, no one's name is Meteor.
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold.
Okay.
Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy.
Yeah, we already saw that.
But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question.
Okay, this looks a lot like. Yeah, ironically, I talked about Pokemon Scarlet, but this looks this looks a lot like the beginning of mainline Pokemon games, or Mystery Dungeon for that matter, with ominous voice talking to you personally at the beginning.
Is
Okay.
fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
A powerless creation. Well, well, if we extend fantasies to fiction in general, it's of course they are of course intrinsic to the story we told, so they are, yes, in a certain sense in the confines of imagination, but as every work of fiction or work of art does, it has implications on our day-to-day life, on our values, on who we are, and so to our reality. So I think, would you call it I think it's powerful, yes. So would you call it powerless creation? Not always.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds.
Okay.
This must be what you believe.
More or less, yes.
I confess, my own answer still eludes me.
Okay.
But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself.
Okay.
So, let this tale begin.
Okay. Very interesting beginning. I don't know if the answer to that question would have implications, but since we only have two choices, I think it's only flavor, but very, very great. Difficulty, I guess normal. Standard difficulty, where battles will thrill and challenge. This difficulty can be changed later on. Maybe it will be similar to SMT and Persona, but since I don't know anything, I guess as always, I will start with normal. Yes. Okay. Then let's go.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead?
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners! No crown or church will save us!
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving! Hurry it up! Next one! Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us!
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Oh shit.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us?
Okay, interesting beginning. Okay, so the Louis from the beginning, he had apparently a militia, which seems not like being very nice. And we are Elda. Whatever that means. They said without horns, without... So... maybe normal humans are Eldas. And then we had red-haired elf with very long ears on the back. And we were launched down here. And we have an interesting book. And a fairy companion. Like in Ocarina of Time.
Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
Which is insane. We fell from 30 meters, I guess.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Oh, mission. Shit. Do we have amnesia? No. Or not. Yeah, I want to know the mission, but if he has... maybe let's ask, are you alright?
Are you alright?
Oh, we speak, we have voice acting. Great. We are traveling boy. Ah, because we have to name him, of course.
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same.
Pretty slick character design. I like him a lot because heterochromia is always beautiful. I really like it.
You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right?
And the color combination of that azure, light blue, and yellow is pretty great color design.
The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Yeah, but what mission? Okay, Tradia Desert.
Think we'll make it?
Ah, you don't look hurt, though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Okay, tutorials, dungeon, basic controls. Use the movement key to move, hold ZR while moving to dash. Okay, great. Press B to dodge enemy attacks. Some actions can perform under corresponding controls are displayed at... Some actions you can perform under corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can also use the minimap to see which way to go. Okay, great. You can view tutorials you have seen before in the main menu. Okay.
Let's go.
Do I have a stamina? B, we have a dodge. We have a dodge roll. Okay. Okay, so on the top right we have our mission. Okay, great. Reach the royal capital, get to a higher ground. Okay, Tradia Desert, Sandstone Barrens. We have the minimap. We have HP, magic or mana points. Okay, here we have the item menu. Medicinal herb, 5 of them. The leaf of a plant with medicinal properties restores 50 HP to 1 ally. Okay. Medicine, a rubbing ointment infused with medical herbs restores 100. Okay. Okay, these are use items, key items, fantasy. Oh, interesting. Fantasy novel. A novel depicting a fantasy world. The cover is faded in the author, and the author is unknown. Touring ensemble. Fine traveling clothes originally worn by nobles, made with dirt-resistant fabric whose texture is curious to the touch. Okay, this is our clothes. Blossom garment, light sturdy clothes made of woven wildflower petals. The technique behind its creation is a secret known only to fairies. This is mine. Fit traveling boy, as he's called now. And this is of Gallica. Okay. So wearable, no wait. So yeah, this key item, so okay. Weapons, legacy sword, a plain looking but well made sword given to you on the day you left home. Also, we left home, I guess, for the mission. Which now I'm really curious, I should have asked what the mission is. But we will find out. Attack 45, hit, what is that? Hit 96. Whatever that means. Okay, slash, it has some property, I guess, slash protagonist only. Okay. Fairy Saber, a sword used by fairies for self-defense. It is too small for anyone else to wield. Gallica only, okay. Attack 15, hit 10. Interesting. These are our... Oh, what's that? Okay, I guess these are basic clothes, so undergarment, I guess. And this is armor, so the primary clothes, I guess. Okay, travelers' clothes, attire favored by travelers, allow for easy movement and is simple to clean. Okay, defense 34, evasion, so we have evasion. So it's high on defense, but very low on evasion, and fairly close, it's the opposite. It's mid, I guess, in defense, and yeah, I don't know how the evasion scales. So 20, since we have 2 on this, 20 seems pretty good. So maybe 20 is relatively high. Special protective gear for fairies, too small for others to wear. Gallica only. Okay. Shoes. Okay, so we have armor. Yeah, weapons, armor, gear. Okay, traveler's shoes of the traveling boy. Plain leather shoes, light and easy to walk in. Agility +1. Great. This gives nothing. 4 of defense, 1 in evasion. Okay, but it gives. Yeah, maybe the armor is. I'm guessing that the armor gives a lot of the defense and maybe the evasion, but doesn't have a lot of or maybe doesn't have effects on us, while the gear gives low protection and low evasion, but gives us some effects. In this case, for us, agility +1. Whatever that means. Maybe agility. I don't know if it's agility as movement speed in the overworld, or more probably it's the movement speed during battles. And we will see. Fairy's hairpin, a hair ornament worn by fairies. It's too small. Okay, Gallica only. Okay, this gives only 2 defense, so it's shit. Okay, access. So we have gear and accessories. So accessories. Okay, travel charm, a charm that also serves as a wish for your mission success. Fairy charm, a tiny charm that fairies carry. Gallica only. Okay, this I don't know what they do, but they don't give any protection or evasion. Okay, this was all of it, of our items. Okay. Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move. What? Ooh, what the fuck?
Watch out.
Yeah, those looks especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Okay, unknown level, unknown sandworm balm. Okay, tutorials dungeon. In Latin it would be facite or facite. Let's say facite. If it's not, then facite. Facite. Press set L to use facite. This ability lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. Okay. When you see an enemy you have never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare as best you can.
Okay.
Okay, so it's
Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads.
okay, so this gives us data about the enemy. Shoot.
Get ready, everyone.
No. Or maybe I should try to battle him. But I think it's simply...
Not to nag, but your health is pretty low.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Here. Shit. Oh. Perfect first. Okay.
Champion against fear. Rise and face anxiety.
Yeah, what the fuck? He two-shot at me.
Okay.
Never mind. Can we...
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't easy around.
Come and get me.
Okay. Let's... Okay, it's a dynamic battle system. Oh shit, the other one saw me. Shit! Shit! Okay. Ah, shit. Ah.
Come and get me.
Don't go too hard.
Yeah, okay, it's... Use item. Shit. Ah, shit, no! Okay, perfect.
Will your tale end?
Okay. Maybe it's not... it's not a great idea to battle. Maybe it's better for now to run for it and evade any enemies. Great, we already died 2 times.
What a relief.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so it's an action-adventure battle system, it seems. I thought it would be turn-based. This is also great too. Oh, interesting. Interesting building.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center.
Okay. Interesting.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Okay, what's this?
Right.
It says tough music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Okay, so the music is diegetic or what?
Look. Over there.
The road, yeah. What a relief. Grand Threat is already in sight. Grand Threat.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight. Okay, so she put the OST back on. But it's fun yet. Those seems like to be diegetic. Oh, diegetic, sorry. Can...
I don't like this.
Okay, medical herb. Ah, it's so frustrating that I cannot jump. But... But at least we can roll. I'm really scared to battle anything here. Okay, the desert design is cool. Okay, so our mission is to enlist in the Royal Guard to save the whole country. Why that is, I don't know. Probably it has to do with the book. With the, what was it, fantasy novel, yep. Okay, so... Oh, this is bad. I wanted to say something. Oh.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Ah. Oh. Oh. No! Hear my wish and come forth from the epoch of glory to grant me thy guidance. Yeah, I did the first part. Shit. Very interesting. Ah, shit. Bleh.
Whoa, just look.
Oh, looks great. What the fuck?
Get on with it then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Oh shit.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused. You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even.
Okay.
That looks incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside.
And say now we have a complete color palette change from the orange of the desert to this green of the city. Okay, so it's a capital. So we know there was a bit of world building. So 8 tribes, 3 countries. So this is the capital of one of the 3 countries, I guess. And there are 8 tribes. So the tribes will, I think, are the 8 races. And it looks like the, so I didn't catch the name, but the furries, the animal people look like to be very low on the hierarchy. Okay, but here it looks very nice.
Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else.
Clemars and Roussants. Shit, yeah, I will need a bit time of it. Maybe there are the horned one, the ones with the horns, and the elves. I guess they're the ones with the long ears. And I think these are also the races which were most prominent for now.
Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
And Elder are we. So without anything, so normal as humans.
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty?
Gossipy lady.
They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Okay, so the people already know about the truth.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Louis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Okay, so the prince is also dead. Yeah, I think they more or less said it at the beginning. What the fuck?
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Shit, so we knew the prince.
Over
Seems
10
like.
years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to.
Interesting.
Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there?
Okay, so that's the mission.
This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Ooh.
Hey, are you listening?
Alright, so this is the mission. We are acquainted with the prince who is not dead, but is under some strange curse, and so in a type of coma. And we have to infiltrate the military and speak to a contact. Okay.
Oh, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close.
Ooh, interesting.
Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Okay.
So?
Okay, now we are here. Do you know where we are going? Feel free to admit that you are lost and ask me for advice. Okay, tutorial. Cities. What to know in town. Press R to open the local map. If you're unsure of what to do, try pressing Y. Gallica always has good ideas, or so she thinks. Okay. Press up to save.
Whatever will I do?
Okay, Grand Threat. Yeah, let's save here. Yes. Okay, save complete. And we are still traveling boy.
Let's go see.
Yeah. Okay, I cannot roll, so I can only walk. Okay. What's up?
Come off it.
Ah! It's an Elder. Why is one of your kind here in Grand Thread? What's wrong with me being here? Isn't it obvious? The church has made it clear the Elder wield devilish magic that defies the teachings of sanctism. Okay, sanctism. Yay, racism against us. Devilish magic, she says. If you were so magical, I doubt you would have it so hard in life. She's aggravating, but let's not cause us a scene. Okay. Okay, so our race is being looked down upon because apparently we have some high magic. Oh ho! Who do we have here? Oh, this is an important character. I noted it instantly. Shady woman. Ah, great. Thank you.
Simply amazing.
Counter noble. Look, over there you can see the royal palace. No, wait, that's not right. That's where the Grand Cathedral is. At least I assume so, since it's off the main street. Seems to me sanctism is a really privileged thing around here, even more so than the monarchy. Okay, so we have a really powerful religion and a monarchy and a great view. Ooh, the sky looks really nice. It has that painted factor to it. Sanctifex Forden. Ah, the Sanctifex is probably the one in the intro cutscene with the lines. Yeah, the lines on the face. You two seem important. Paripus woman. An Elder, huh? Pretty unusual in these parts. Oh, not trying to be rude. Just mind yourself, the city ain't the friendliest to us inferiors. Okay, so yeah, I was right. The beast people are also very low on the hierarchy, but like us, it seems. Does that bother you? I'm fine. Paripus tribe or not, I can knock those fools 6 ways from Idlesday. Important characters. Yeah. No. Okay. So yeah, and looks like there is a very strict, almost caste system of the tribes, with higher ones and lower ones, which is probably decided by the local church. Fading God, pray to him. The royal funeral of His Majesty the King will be held at the Grand Cathedral. Naturally, His Eminence Forden will be in attendance as well. Ah, yeah, Forden is the one, yeah. You may gather at the Grand Cathedral on the day of the event. Interesting. Okay, let's see if we find other interesting and not at all important characters like here. But wait, what's here? Something interesting here too. We have winged people.
But what is there to do now?
That was no ordinary animal. There were traces of something gargantuan crawling about after all. So many rumors concerning monsters in the wasteland. Why isn't all you hear about these days? True, but I read about them in Julian's book. It claims there aren't any near the royal capital yet. Okay, monster appearance. do you say? Runner fanatic. Until a few years ago, gauntlet runners used to park here in this carriage parking area. Looking at them was the only thing I looked forward to, but nowadays there's a ban on them or something. Runners? Interesting. What's up? Elda? You walked all the way here? Don't tell me, you ran into some trouble, huh? Oh, hold on, probably kicked out the carriage. Were you? My sympathies. That's being Elda for you, I suppose. Yeah, what's he? Wait, what? Terracing the wasteland by foot. Ah, must be tribal prejudice. What's up? Here we are, Grand Threat. Frankly, I don't have good things to say for now. For how Paripus are treated here. Wait, I will write it. So Elda, Paripus. So Elda are we. Paripus are the beast people. So then, I wrote it down, so I remember it. We know. We don't need you telling us. We got attacked by a monster in our hometown. We had no choice but to come here, regardless how we are treated here. We gotta make it work. Well, it will be interesting to discover why they are treated so badly. You're running my bus. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I will not be able to read all the chat on the side, so I think I will try to read it by myself. Okay, continuation.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Okay, interesting. So we already heard the word igniter. It looks like they can be any object that lets you use magic. Because in the beginning I thought it would simply be, because the first one we saw was that wand that bandit of the militia used, and it used a fire spell or something. So in the beginning I thought maybe igniters are only artifacts that can let you use fire magic, but it seems like it's a general terminology for every kind of object that uses magic. Now I want one, no interest in. Yeah.
It's a magic igniter.
See, there's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside.
Yeah, okay. I was right.
Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Magla. Okay, so Magla is the mana or something.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
Oh no. And I have to say, it's mommy alarm.
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
Oh, she's the shop owner.
Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
Yeah, we heard about the Royal Scepter. Apparently, it's so it's an igniter of the king that only the king can use, and let him use a lot of magical power. And it looks like a rib cage there, where the blue crystal is. It looks like a rib cage. The Royal Scepter?
The Royal Scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
Okay, it wasn't a very a very inward question to ask, if everyone knows it.
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic, world-shattering power.
World-shattering power.
More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Yeah, this we already knew.
Now he's dead, but no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king.
Yeah.
You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I will keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, maybe if he says it every time, I should stop saying it myself.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Okay. Which is pretty cool.
This is a joy.
Do the Lycon Magic Do the Lycon Magic Association's igniters have to be so damn expensive? Though I suppose all magic igniters are pretty costly. I hear you, mate. Maybe we'll lodge a complaint with the shop owner. You know, like I did at exchange earlier. Well, this shop is owned by Brigitta Lycon. I heard she isn't one to be trifled with. Regardless, I'm a paying customer. Let me speak with her. Brigitta. Interesting. Can we enter into the shop?
This place.
So this shop sells igniters. One of those sure would come in handy. Too bad we can't afford it. Okay. What's up, dude? Oh, I joined the army cause I looked up. I joined the armies cause I looked up to Lord Lewis, but now I get my arse handed to me if I so much as mention it. What's the state army gonna do now? We won't find any decent recruits given the messy states of things currently. Well, then it will be easy to enter. Yeah. Maybe, yeah, let's speak with him and then... Oh, the recruitment place. Go down the street towards the cathedral and it will be the building on the left. You looking to enlist as a soldier? Not like there's other work for elders, I guess. Okay, don't make assumptions. Oh, you think you're better than the grime of Sunshade Row you crawled out of? You're in for a rude awakening, boy. Okay, I guess when in normal circumstances, when there is no voice acting, he doesn't speak the answer, so... Okay. Wait, what is here? Is this a church? It looks like... Okay, then... Okay, let's go then. Okay, Regalit Grand Cathedral. I was hoping that we would blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you are an Elder, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but you'll best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. Zap, dude. Unpleasant guard. Huh? Recruitment center? What? You want to enlist or something? It's just down this road, if that's the case. But an Elder? Enlisting? Bloody hell. What will it be next? Wouldn't be in such a sorry state if Louis was in power. Ah, the mouth of this guy. If we weren't focused on saving the prince, I would give him a piece of my mind, but let's just grind and bear it. Yeah, thank you for the comment. And it looks like this Louis one... Everyone loves him, but he killed the king. So he has to be the bad guy. Let's look. What's up with you? What do you have on the head? Musket shopkeeper. Young man, might I interest you in our shop wares? This is no ordinary Mastari shop. We're actually in the middle of something. We've got something to do at the recruitment center. The recruitment center? If you're lost, it's the large building down the street and to the left. Stop by when you have time. I do business here all the time, so if you're in the area, do stop by. Okay, yep. I guess at the moment we can't do anything. Yeah, there's royal... Alien rubbish, excuse me? Let's see if there are interesting... Where are you going? That's not the way to the recruitment center. Sorry. Sorry. Is it here? Ah, okay, it's here. I wanted to explore around. Well, I guess let's do this. Then we will have a bit more freedom.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Okay.
Okay, you got this.
Let's hope we will not cause any problem.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here?
Top character design. Haughty captain.
Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth.
Young nobleman. He seems very important.
I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
You don't look like to have seen any war yourself, so...
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore.
And he's really cocky. I love him.
But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone.
Now it will be interesting.
Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
Oh, we are 18.
So, what brings you to enlist?
Oh, I want to fight for chain. I guess.
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no?
Very nice, thank you. To insult my poverty.
So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I'm stronger than I look. I've got a sharp mind. I can take a lot of punishment. No, thank you. I'm small, but quick. I've always been lucky. Sharp mind.
I've got a sharp mind.
Yes, you and every unschooled troglodyte.
Why is he so nasty to me?
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Please enter the name of the story's protagonist. Oh, now we can name him. First of all, he insulted my poverty, my social status, my... Shit. How do I name him? Fuck. I thought one name was enough, but now I have to do it another time. I'm so bad at giving names because I never think about that. Let's try with that. I will Myret. Yep. That's a good one. Okay. Perfect. Myret will be the name. Yes. Certainly a more fantasy-like name.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet.
Thank you for the compliment. Thank you.
All right, lad. Welcome to the guard.
Yes.
Well, easy enough. Even if he filled me with insults.
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment.
I won't. Thank you.
You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission.
Yes, so we get an igniter. Great.
On your way now. Up to. Next.
What a long line. Guess we got no choice but to wait for our turn. Oh, there you are. You enlisted as well? The line starts behind me, if so. Or was there something you needed? Are you really a noble? I take it you overheard my interview? Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Yeah, he's great. He will certainly be a party member. What's up? You're so young. Are you enlisting too? Well, not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Reef make the world go round, as it were. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting's only gonna get you chewed out. Yeah, then let's do that. First let's decorate him. They say tribes don't matter in the army, but they will probably put me up front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better work. Wish I could serve Lord Count Louis. His army's built on merit, so even a Paripus stands a chance. Okay. Blasted. I came to enlist cause I heard you can make a quick reef here, but they really make you work alongside creepy Elda? A Paripus I can deal with, but Elda are right ominous. Where would you hear that? God's own scriptures, there's where. Guess you can't expect an Elder to know shite. Let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would just be a waste of energy. Okay, and let's join the queue. Doing something?
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? I wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like,
Next.
Okay, so our turn.
Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others.
Oh, so Clemars are the ones with the horns. Okay, then let me write it down. Okay, okay, great.
Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here.
Hey, I was first here.
We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Wasted good gear.
Hey.
It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
brute force, crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
Why is he walking that way? And then with the pauldrons, I must admit, his outfit looks a bit goofy.
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
But it's great.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
Oh, and so Roussant are the elf ones with the long ears. So let's write it down. Okay, great. So now we have 4 of the 8 tribes down. Great. No, I'm writing stuff down because so I can remember that.
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Okay, this was the first thing he said, which is reasonable. Great for him.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thank you.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Okay, thanks. Great, we have an igniter now.
Crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway.
Okay, great.
It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Okay, great. Thank you. The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms, like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
What? Ooh, Royal Capital Vicinity map. Oh, thank you.
Wow, that's a real map.
Yeah, it is.
It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Yep, seems so.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger.
Klinger, my...
You miserable lot are under my command.
We are in perfect hands. We're with Klinger, my dude.
I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards.
Okay, great.
Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Thank you for the pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Yeah, perfect, perfect. Being... feeling pain, yeah, perfect.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
But thank you, asshole. Waters Day. The 2nd of
Look at all the other
6.
recruits. They really are desperate for new blood.
Yeah, look, how many people are we in one room? 6, yeah, 6 people.
Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword.
That's convenient and useful.
He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him.
Great.
Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Yeah, seems like we will get destroyed.
Hey, you awake?
Nope, I'm asleep.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
I need my sleep. I need my 8-hour sleep.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep.
Okay.
I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still, when you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It never gets easier.
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all.
Yep, racism at its finest.
These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Well, that was nice of him, if our village was burned down. Okay, and so the book... Though the prince gave us the book... Fantasy book. Sure.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious.
Me too. I also want to know what's in there.
Thanks.
Oh, interesting.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
Ooh, so I see what they're doing here. So the fantasy novel here is our real world. So the game is set in a fantasy world, and their fantasy story is about our world. So yeah, only one tribe there, right? But the part all people accept each other and no soul is born into discrimination. Sadly, we are not at that point. Still, sadly.
Wow. So not even any fairies?
Nope.
I guess less differences means less to argue over.
We do still argue a lot.
In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal.
Ooh, and this too. I hope it would be that way, but sadly it isn't.
Whoa. I see.
But it's also that the turnaround. So in our fantasies, there's all is perfect, magical, and wondrous. Here in that world, in their world, it's all discrimination and shit going around. And their fantasy about our world is also how do you say idolized and fantasized as being perfect. Yeah.
No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world.
Yep.
Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
Yeah, because you're tiny and the book is huge for you.
Well, guess I'll just read more later.
Good idea.
Good night.
Okay, late night at Water's Days, the 2nd of the 6th month. Yes. Okay.